Ba-ba-ba-ba! It's your boy, DJZ. And I want you to check out my man Cody over on YouTube at Rasslin Rage. Check his website out, r2youtube.com, and give them a follow, give them a subscribe, give them a like. Ba-ba-ba-ba!
Oh!
This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. Let's go down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Yo, what is happening? Hopefully the audio is working. Oh, yep, there we go.
Can you hear us now?
Maybe now.
Good.
How about
Or now?
How about now?
Good. Maybe later?
No.
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 Beforehand?
No.
Oh,
So,
okay.
welcome to tonight's show. We're here for episode 160, holy shite, of Rasslin Rage right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. You can find that on r2youtube.com. I am here with myself, the one and only Cody Fleming, as well as my co-host, cohorts, friends, confidants, business partners. I don't know. What else would you call yourselves?
You're a huge pain in the...
Yeah, there's a few things. But anyways, the real deal heel, Danny Beals, and the leader of the White Boy Army, and the ice cream man himself, Josh Harper.
I still say Josh needs to rewrite Candyman into the ice cream man. And just...
I already did that, man. That was a while. That was like the second time I was on Rasslin Rage.
Yeah, but you know what? No, the whole song. I would not even complain if you did it one time, the whole song. I wouldn't.
The whole
complain.
song?
The
I'm
whole
gonna have
song.
to do it. I'll do it. Not
If you
tonight,
put-
though.
If you put the time into it, I wouldn't say a word. I'd be
I
happy.
mean, it wouldn't be
for it.
that hard. It's just every time it says Candyman, I'm gonna say ice cream man.
Yeah.
Ice cream man.
Wow. You are a Balto. Anyone ever tell you that? Balto, deep voice.
Sometimes.
Now, today is Sunday. This is Rasslin Rage, so that means that we're going to talk about all the shows that happened over the weekend. Yeah, all throughout the state of Michigan. But first, let me tell you about my personal sponsor, Mr. Jeremiah Goldman of 24 Karat Line Productions. Thank you very much for sponsoring, hands down, the best part of this show, and that is me and my stunning personality.
You know, that is, I've said this 100 times. I'm going to say it 100 more. That is very debatable. Very, very, very.
People also debate if the world is round or flat. It doesn't mean that one of them is very wrong. How does it feel to be wrong, Cody?
But the thing about it is, that's not even me saying it. All right, it's one thing if I'm saying it. It's another if Cody says it.
You're both wrong.
Well, you know, and if two people listen, I'm gonna put it on Facebook. That makes it correct.
It's true
If
story.
you see it on Facebook, it's got to be true.
That is
I
right.
don't know what you're talking about.
Unless the fact checkers come up and say different, it's true. Of course, we would also like to thank BCWA for sponsoring Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. You can find BCWA on Facebook at GoBCWA or on the internet at GoBCWA.com.
GoBCWA.com. And of course, a big thank you to our very own Happy Harper Ice Cream. Happy Harper, blah, 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 blah. Did you catch that?
Uh-huh.
Of course.
But Happy Harper Ice Cream not only delivers in Port Huron and the surrounding area, he not only delivers to wrestling shows we are at, he also sells them from J. Beckett Candy Company in downtown Port Huron on Thursdays from 4 to 7 p.m. You can see Josh personally with all of his wonderful flavors, and 5 days a week get limited selection of Happy Harper ice cream. Even Josh isn't there.
There were four events this weekend around the state, and we have the results of them all, we have huge changes that came out of some of these events. And we'll talk about them and what else is going on right after this.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
I really hope we're
And we're back.
Yes.
And we're back. So the conversations that happened in between there are that was that dude, like that probably would have had the FCC right up our ass, like right now. Like
That kind of goes along with that.
oh my Lord Almighty. But anyways, where are we at here? We're back. So we have this weekend was a crazy with wrestling shows. There was like a bunch. First up was Horror Slam presenting beer fights on Friday nights. Let me throw this. Maybe it's in here somewhere. There it is. Thursday fights with some beer and stuff because we like beer. I know I like beer. But it took place on Friday, May 7th on 2021 in the first match. One Kyler Coleman defeated the Kenny Urban and FIA when he pinned Kenny Urban. Now,
You know what's funny? Skyjacker come down the steps this morning laughing and had to show it to me.
Yeah, him and the Kenny Urban guy there, they don't get along very well, do they?
No.
Wonder what's up with that.
He said that he hopes that when he finally gets trained, Kenny Urban is not too old to wrestle because he wants to be the first one whose butt he kicks. That's what he said.
Oh Lord.
I hope those dreams come true, man. In the second match of the night, Behemoth and the Berserker Scarlett defeated TJ Meyer and Hannah Henderson when Scarlett pinned Hannah.
Damn it.
Match 3 was for the Horror Slam Tag Team Championship. I caught Cody's tongue here for a minute today. Anyway, yes. Match 3 was for the Horror Slam Tag Team Championships. DTA's Aaron O'Ryan and Jack Price defeated the Bitcoin Boys to retain the Horror Slam Tag Team titles.
Now, in all reality, what's happening is we're speaking in multiple languages.
Yes.
So, I mean, we're just trying to be inclusive and let the Sims understand what we're saying.
Exactly.
Fucking Sims.
We don't judge nobody here.
Shit. Anyways, in the fourth matchup of the night, it's a hard one here because two of the guys we always like to see is the Brahma Bulls old school Rick Cartier and Brutus Atwell. You know, they went head to head in a hardcore hoss fight. Oh, lordy lord. Brutus Atwell, one of my guys. I like that dude. Here is where the experience of old school helped him to get the win. You know,
absolutely. So, you know, and when I listen, and when you say head to head, I'm betting you that at some point, Brutus Atwell went head to head.
Oh, 100%. It's just a question of was Rick the one that started it or was Brutus the one that started it?
Oh, yeah.
It probably happened several times. Then we had the return of Effie, with him defeating both Jeremiah Goldman and Alex Van Zant in a triple threat match.
Who's that first one?
He'll pull a win out over both of them.
Who's the first one?
Jeremiah Goldman.
And what happened?
What happened was Effie pinned Alex Van Zant. At least that's what I'm going with. That's the information I'm going with because I don't want to lose sponsorship.
In match number 6, Ryder Wellington defeated Backwoods Bam when Bam accepted in the open challenge. Sometimes those open challenges, they're better just left alone.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. That's a absolute. Who we got here? Ranger. Hey, what's up, Ranger? How you doing, man? Nice to see you guys. Anyways, where we at here? Then we have the MM3, the messiah of the Monroe Dynasty, I think it is, he says. But
The Jedi Master of Joint Manipulation, the modern day Messiah. Come on, man.
okay, but what does he say about he's something of the Monroe Dynasty?
Pride of the Monroe Dynasty.
The
Thank
pride.
you. Oh, man.
Thank you. Yeah, you're fired. Anyways, with Jeremiah Goldmain defeated Satu Jin by submission when Satu passed out while being choked with the referee's belt.
There you go.
Man, dude. Violent
Hey.
shit.
Just got to do what it
It's
takes
horse slam.
sometimes. That's right.
It's
Violent
not
shit.
funny laugh time, let's all hug and get together time. It's horror slam.
True.
True.
You make a very good point, sir.
True.
Next up, we had weaponized Alex Weird defeated Solo in a singles match. Was there really a question?
Oh, no, that's not nice.
Now, this is not taking anything away from Solo. This is all about Alex.
Oh, now you backpedal.
That's what I'm good at.
Well, you know, they don't call him weaponized for no reason. I'll give you that.
Exactly.
And in the main event, John Wayne Murdoch and Aiden Blackheart went toe-to-toe in hopes of becoming the #1 contender for the Horse Slam Heavyweight Championship. John Wayne Murdoch wins this matchup to become a numero uno contender.
Numero uno.
Or for our Korean fans, Cody.
Hana.
Thank
Hana.
you.
Which means he's staring down the barrel at a match with Tommy Vendetta.
Yep.
Yay, you won. Like,
See.
I see. Yeah, did you really win?
Yeah, did you really win? Yeah,
Did you really
good
win?
question. Now, we don't have a flyer for this one, but on Saturday, May 8th, UCW out of Bay City, Michigan, brought to the fans in the Bay City area a free show, a free event to kick off the return. In the opening match, they had Wren Jones versus Jamal King, and a loser loses their spot. So basically, if whoever loses their spot on the roster,
That
and I would
roster was getting too full.
and I would assume that either they would have to try to earn that spot back or they're just done.
They're down the road, man.
So in the end, the winner of the match was Wren Jones and Jamal King losing his spot on the UCW roster. Wah, wah, wah.
My question is, did he get to keep his shoes? Because if he got to keep his shoes, then he won half the battle anyway.
Absolutely.
but this means there's some space on the roster for Percy now.
No. That's Wren Jones takes the man's spot. Yeah.
Next up, Nate Brock with Cabaret at his side versus Roy Williams. This match ended with Nate Brock taking home the win. Good job, Nate.
Then fans were treated to Xavier Walker versus our guy, the Suplex Shogun. Well, you know what? I'm going to say it because, not everybody knows Shogun, but
Who doesn't
the
know
winner
Shogun?
was the Shogun.
Shogun. It's been a while since we've been able to do that.
Felt good.
Man, I miss Shogun.
Me
I was
too.
talking to him the other day.
Too.
Yeah,
I ain't had a good back adjustment in a long time.
You want him to throw you though?
Nah,
No,
he's the best hugs.
No,
he
oh.
does.
So then we have Nate Brock return the favor earlier in the night and join Kyle Barrett to the ring versus Nick Green. Unfortunately, Kyle, it didn't pay off for Mr. Kyle there because Nick Green took the win. Wah, wah, wah. We need to get a soundboard. So every time we do something like that, and it's like wah wah wah, and if they
I
won,
got an air horn. I've been threatened I would die at one time if I used it, but
the dudes from Brain Jerk that do their podcast that was just in here, They got a soundboard thing they use on their podcast.
We do. We need like machine guns and bombs.
What?
Shogun is always at
Dude,
Mr.
we're
Chainsaw.
doing a wrestling podcast about indie wrestling. What do we need bombs for?
Dude.
Whatever
Think about
does the power bomb. Duh.
Thank you. Dude. Fired.
Man.
Every time Jason Page has a match, there's a bomb right there.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, but that's- you
following
gotta
this
get a
was
boom.
champion Bryce Sullivan with Johnny Bravo defending his UCW championship against the former champion El Ridiculoso. Now, this was supposed to be a rematch that happened in March of 2020, but then March of 2020 happened.
Yep.
So this is a rematch that's been waiting for a while. And you know he's been chomping at the bits. And it's a match that El Ridiculoso's been waiting for. And I've been waiting for. And everyone's been waiting for. And of course, the new Ultimate Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion is El Ridiculoso.
He stole it from you, Cody.
Man. There was no fucking payoff there. That sucked.
None at all.
Anyways.
Ridiculoso!
Better. But you were so loud, your audio cut.
Yeah.
So then I got all the joy out of that. No one else did. I mean, except Danny.
Kind of like, never mind. I'm going to leave that alone.
Great.
At the end of the night, UCW officials made the announcement that May 21st, when UCW returned, the main event would be the Game Changers versus Johnny Swinger and John E. Bravo.
And for those
Now-
of you that may not be familiar, who are the Game Changers?
Oh, dude. I
Nate
knew you were
Brock.
gonna hit me with that. Yes.
Kyle Barrett.
Kyle Barrett. That's right.
So
And-
that's
and
how they
the-
know.
And dude, Johnny Swinger and Johnny Bravo. I mean, the years of experience there.
Right.
My goodness. Game Changers better have it together.
Right. Better bring it. Absolutely. Also, Saturday night, Independence Pro Wrestling from the Paw Paw Middle School in Coloma, Michigan, entertained a packed to the limited capacity crowd. In the opening bout, Keith Cream was hoping to spoil Josh Raymond's night to shine not only in front of his middle school wrestlers who came to see their coach in action, but his hometown crowd. But in the end, it was Josh Raymond coming out on the top and taking the win.
Ooh, that's got to be hard losing in front of your hometown.
Wah, wah,
Well, you know-
wah.
This with Josh and Keith Cream, these two other guys who have been around for a while. You know, we've seen. I don't know if we've seen them actually ever go one-on-one against each other. We've seen them both in Blue Water, but I don't know we've ever seen them go against each other.
Right.
I don't know.
Josh came
got
up with a not so nice name for Keith Cream, but it did make me laugh though.
Yeah. Now, next up, we ended up having Terry Van Avery was able to pin Max Morrison. That's an achievement right there.
Referee.
It is. What did he say?
That was 3.
It was 3. Unfortunately for Max Morrison, that was 3.
Damn it.
Next up was Derek Wolfe versus LaDon Sanders. In the end, Derek Wolfe got the 1, 2, 3.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the win. Match number 4 treated the fans to Ray Torres and Felix Morio in one-on-one action with Ray Torres taking the win. Bow, 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 bow.
Then it was two legends as Randy West and Thunder Kitty in the women's championship for a spot of competition. For a spot in the finals for the vacated Independence Pro Wrestling Women's Championship.
Vacated, eh?
Vacated. And in that match, Randy West was able to defeat her senior and move on to the finals.
But yeah, Thunder Kitty's what, 110?
I thought she was 97.
She's been around for a long time. Now, by beating Thunder Kitty, by submission even, we were informed by the IPW management, that actually happened today, I was informed by them, that the other semifinal match for the women's title will be held at the M40 Speedway May 29th in Jones, Michigan, when two former IPW women's champions, Selena Dean, and here's a name we ain't heard in a long time. I don't know that Josh has ever seen her. Big Mama.
Oh yeah,
Face Off. You seen her at Blue Water?
Yes, I did.
Woo!
Woo! Anyways, in what I'm sure it was a fast-paced, very technical match. It was what is this for? Is this IPW still?
Yes, it's still IPW.
All right, so we got Xavier Walker versus James Alexander. What? Xavier Walker came up with the win in this matchup? What? Say what?
Hey man, ring rust is a thing.
Yeah, but it's James Alexander.
I was gonna say, does
That's very
James
true.
Alexander have ring rust?
It was the first time he's laced up the boots in over a year.
That's true.
And he's been chasing around little ones, so
Yeah, but you know what?
Bunch of
Let me.
little
That'll keep you in shape right there.
Almighty.
in another singles matchup, Wren Jones pinned Blake Wright.
And in the main event for the Independence Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship, it was Big Facts of Jason Page.
Boo!
Yeah, well, you know what? We ain't gonna do that. Listen,
Oh,
they challenged. They challenged. No. We ain't, I'm not gonna talk about. We ain't gonna boo them.
Oh,
We
okay.
gotta boo. Challenging Gracefully Chosen. In the end, Gracefully Chosen managed to come up with the win and retain their championship. Why? Josh, why? Why did Gracefully Chosen beat Big Facts?
Because that's a real low bar to have to overcome. Because every other person in Armageddon is better than the leader of Armageddon.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go there with it, but said you did.
Well, you know what? I have something special to tell you.
What's that?
Hold on. Let me see. Is there how many? We got people here? All right, we got people here. On Thursday, hold on. What's Thursday? On Thursday, May 13th, I will be joined by none other than the Heritage Metro Pro Wrestling Champion, Jason Page.
Really?
Really?
Well, I'm going to have to be in the chat for that.
Oh, you're not gonna come on personally?
Nah.
You probably wouldn't let us come on. Let's
He's
be
probably like,
honest.
fuck you.
If I'm
man.
on camera, I have to wear pants. If I'm just in the chat, I can do whatever.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
Wait.
Why in the hell are you not wearing
Listen,
pants
I was
during
gonna say-
Why are you wearing
an
pants?
interview
That's the question.
with Jason
You're-
Page? What are you doing while watching
are-
videos of Jason Page?
Yes. If you are
Your
ever,
second most favorite wrestler in the entire world.
You're telling me you're at your own home in the basement chilling out and you have pants on right now?
Josh,
Yeah.
if you are ever anywhere near me, whether it be on video or not, please wear pants.
Hey, if I'm in my home, you can't tell me what to do.
That's why I
haven't
said
had
please.
Pants on since quarantine started.
That's why I said please.
I have
Oh.
pants on, homie.
It's a
All right.
request.
You don't
You're
have
sitting
pants?
around in your drawers.
You don't have your drawers on. What is wrong with you? I don't know about you sometimes, bro.
He's like the
'Cause I'm
Goldberg cat.
free. Okay.
Free ball in.
He,
Free
he's like the
ball
Goldberg's
in.
dad. He walks through the door and just drops his pants at the door.
All right,
There's just a
anyway.
pile of them right there.
Colton says he's going to tell Jason Page that you said that. I'm sure you don't care. You would tell him
I'll tell
yourself
him I said
anyways.
that.
I know that. I know you would. But
Like I'll
Next
send him the video
up.
myself.
we had on May 8th in Standish, Michigan, and I took the trip all the way there.
There's a show in Standish this weekend.
That's correct.
I did not know that. No one ever brought it up.
Liar.
CYA.
Anyway. It was Extreme Intense Championship Wrestling, bringing Mother's Day Mayhem. In the pre-show, we have RC3 versus the nerd Nelson Edwin Robert Doolittle,
Good name.
with RC3 getting the win by pinfall. And I might add, the crowd likes him.
Oh yeah, you know what? The crowd has always been behind RC3.
Yeah, crowd does like him. I'm gonna give him that.
It took, you know, he paid his dues. He worked his way through. You know, he had a little bit of a rough start, like I'm sure most people do.
Right.
But he didn't give up. He kept fighting, and he's getting there.
Right.
He might have lost at every promotion in the state of Michigan, but he went to every promotion in the state of Michigan.
You know what? That kid worked hard. He did. He worked hard. In the
first event of the main card for the XICW Lightweight Championship, it was Jack Price. This was the first match of the main card? Holy crap.
Set the pace for the rest of the night, bro. For real.
Jack Price defending his championship against Alex Weir and Adam Wick. They
How you like to be told that?
The day before. And I was like, huh?
Wait, what? With Jeremiah Goldmane? Was with
Adam
Wick?
Wick with Jeremiah Goldmane. So that means Adam fucking Wick is on the same team I am. That's the way I'm going to look at it. And that is a winning team because the person coming out of a triple threat against Alex Weir, Adam Wick, and Jack Price. We're talking about three of the best out there. The winner was Adam fucking Wick, your new XICW lightweight champion, standing right next to Jeremiah Goldmane, the sponsor of the best part of this show.
So what you're
Which is
trying
debatable.
what you're trying to claim is that you're cool by like long distance association.
Man, I'm cool.
By long distance association.
I'm cool with that.
Oh Lord.
In match number 2, Bruiser Mass Index of Mike Idol and Jamie Race with Crispy Bacon versus Hippie Hour, Haven O'Reilly and Eric Freedom. In the end, it was Hippie Hour taking the win by pinfall.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah.
You have Colton in the chat saying that means that later on I was on a losing team. Now here's the thing. When you sell ice cream to everyone, you're never on the losing team.
True that. Me and Cody are like, man, we'll get home.
So this is how this goes down. At the previous show in Standish, or event in Standish, Jamie Cox was unable to make it to that event. Jamie Cox is an absolute staple of XICW.
Oh, yeah.
And has been in XICW since day one, 20 years ago. Okay? So he was here this time. And who did he take on? One Impact Wrestling, Cody Deaner. In the end of the day, Jamie Cox comes out with the win.
Very nice.
Now, I wonder, he's been a day one person. I wonder how many XICWs Jamie Cox hasn't been at.
That's a good question.
I'm sure there's not a definitive answer, though.
Obviously, but I bet you it's very few.
Do you expect somebody to remember 20 years of events and which ones
I
they
bet you
weren't
there's
at?
people out there who have it.
Someone does.
I don't know about that.
Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, some of the historians that I've talked to from Michigan wrestling, you would not believe the facts that they have.
Okay.
I mean, it's really just it'll blow your mind, some of the stuff that they know that they've kept track of. But here's my question. All right, with Jamie Cox, matches either go one of two ways. They're either fast paced or they're very hard hitting. Which one was this?
It's kind of both.
Both?
Yeah.
I can kind of see that with him and Cody Deaner.
Yeah, it was kind of both.
Cody
Because
Deaner's
Cody
kinda the
Deaner's
same
really
way.
good.
Yeah,
Well, obviously Cody Deaner's the bad guy in this one, and he does play a bad guy in Impact now too, with Violent by Design, which we'll kind of talk a little bit more about that here shortly.
Right.
Okay. Now, next up, the man from Planet Detroit, the mysterious Movado, went one-on-one with War Inc.'s Warboy from the Wasteland, Dre Jacobs. At the end of the match, when it comes down to it, Planet Detroit just couldn't overcome the Wasteland. Mysterious Movado ended up losing to Dre Jacobs. Warboy takes home a win.
For the XICW Extreme Intense Championship, it was the challenger, the Black Sheep, Justin Dream, versus the champion, the lovable psychopath, Tommy Vendetta. The winner and still Extreme Intense Champion, Tommy V.
But the longest reigning XICW Extreme Intense Champion of all time is still Warboy.
Still Warboy.
Well, there was Tommy Vendetta had a very strong message for Justin Dream at the end of that match. And he basically told him he doesn't need Dre Jacobs. He told Justin Dream, you don't need you don't need Dre Jacobs. You do you.
Pot.
You be you and you do you.
Stir in the pot.
Oh, yeah.
How can a member of DTA, that's the pot called the kettle black right there.
Oh, you can't say that.
I can say that. You can't say that. Cody can't say that. I can say that.
Oh, boy.
Man.
The views and opinions of Josh Harper. Josh
You
Harper.
don't even want to say your real name on it.
Yeah. Josh Harper are not the opinions of Rasslin Rage LLC or Michigan Independent Weekly. Thank you.
Won't be long before Tommy is the man. Tommy is the man now.
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, yeah, he is the man. Get that out of your head. He is. So, anyways, after the intermission, Mongo, along with Danny Shea and Billy Ray Daniels, took on Jarvis Gray, Soul Taker, and TJ Meyer in a three-man tag match. Is that what we call it? Three-man tag, six-man tag match?
Six-man tag, yes.
Six-man tag. Your winners by pinfall is none other than Billy Ray Daniels, Danny Shea, and Mongo, when all three men secured the pinfall on Jarvis Gray.
Poor Jarvis. They just dogpiled him.
Oops.
Is that how it went? They just dogpiled on the man?
Sounds like it.
Or were you gone by then?
Right.
Right? Yeah, he didn't listen to you at all.
I'm sorry, on my phone, I'm looking at comments. What'd you say?
I said, did they just dogpile
Basically.
on the man?
Basically, yes.
Now, in the chat, we've been joined by Black Sheep, Justin Dream. Thank you very much for being here. It's nice to have you.
Who, by the way, is, in fact, the 2020 MIW/Rage Fans Choice Awards Breakout Wrestler of the Year. And we did, I gave him that award at XICW, and he was very, very graceful and very, very appreciative of that. So go ahead with
Hey, well deserved. Well deserved.
Very well deserved. And that kind of ties in with what I was going to say. He says that Tommy showed me he deserves that championship respect. Now, something I really want to emphasize is, yes, Tommy deserves that championship, but that does not mean that the Black Sheep doesn't.
True that.
True that, homie.
Now, in yet another XICW championship match, but this one for the Extreme Intense Championship Wrestling United States Championship, Congo Kong defended his championship against our favorite karate bad boy and the person that did an interview last Thursday on r2youtube.com. If you didn't watch it, check that out after this. But our favorite karate bad boy, LJ Lawrence, the winner by pinfall after a distraction, I may point out, by the Soul Taker and his minions, was Congo Kong. So Congo won, but it wasn't a clean win.
Wait. There was a little bit of disdain in your voice. You better hope the Soul Taker didn't notice that. Not that I pointed it out, though.
I mean, can dead people?
He said he doesn't watch. Remember, he told Josh, still not watching.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
And unless one of my co-hosts says something to him.
Dan.
Who would say that?
I'm just saying, normally I'm the one that drives, so if I get murdered, you gotta find a way home.
Cody got me all emotional before an Extreme
That's
Rules
true.
match.
It's your fault, Cody.
Shut up. Anyways, next.
Then the Purges, Kevin Calloway and Sean Tyler, got their shot at the XICW Proving Ground Tag Team Champions. DBA and Rhino. When the smoke cleared, it was Rhino and the DBA still Extreme Intense Championship Wrestling Proving Ground champs. That's a lot to say.
It sure
Yeah,
is.
that's Rhino, 2 belts.
But
Remember that.
yeah, but here's the thing. After the match, Jamie Cox comes out to congratulate Rhino and the other gentleman for their
You can say it.
for a
You can
win.
say it.
Okay. And
Whisker.
out comes Cody Deaner. And Cody Deaner goes to attack Jamie Cox. Jamie Cox goes to, defend himself. And DBA goes to help. And Rhino grabs MM3. Or not MM3, excuse me, DBA. And next thing you know,
Well, yeah, because Rhino's one of their boys now.
right, next thing you know, now we have a match between Jamie Cox, DBA, so at the Fun Loving Criminals versus Violent by Design, Rhino, and Cody Deaner at the next place or the next show in Standish.
Which is
June 20.
Day before Father's Day.
Yeah, June something.
I
Man,
ain't got no kids. I don't know what Father's Day is.
that's gonna put that's
My father
gonna
went
put
to
a
go
cramp
get
in
a
that
cigarette and a
championship.
gallon of milk. Ain't been back in years.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Listen, you know what's crazy about this? Let's think about this, okay? Who are the last Proving Ground champions?
Fun loving criminals.
No.
No. Who are the last?
Jack Price and Adam Wick.
And did they
Oh,
like
yeah.
each other?
Nope.
Nope. And now you got two guys holding the title again who don't like each other.
Right. Nope. Nope. And in the main event for arguably one of the most historic championships in Michigan, the Midwest Heavyweight Championship, the champion, the process, the pride of the Monroe dynasty, Malcolm Monroe III, went face to face with the challenger and leader of Death Threat Army, the General Aaron O'Ryan. And in the end, this was supposed to be a ladders match. However, the building didn't want that to happen. So it kind of got converted into a tables match, which, boy, oh boy, when you see the video footage of this one, you are going to be impressed. And holy smokes, Aaron O'Ryan putting in some work, boys, when you'll see what I'm talking about when you see him. And coming out on top as the new XICW Midwest champion, Aaron O'Ryan. That is right. We have a brand new Midwest champion. Holy shit. I never thought that was going to happen.
Now, I think the change in the match might have seriously worked out to Aaron O'Ryan's advantage because Aaron O'Ryan is built like, and I mean this in the best way, a brick shit house. The dude's 19 foot wide. He's just pure muscle if you've seen pictures of him lately. Going up a ladder would have been interesting. But a tables match. There you go.
Well, we have two title changes in Standish this weekend in XICW. We have a new XICW lightweight champion, and we have a new XICW Midwest champion.
Which makes Congo Kong the longest reigning champion currently in XICW.
With the title.
Yeah,
With
that'd
the
be
title.
Currently, yeah.
With the title. Holding a title. You got to put that in there.
That'd be currently.
Well, yeah, he's currently, because he could be, if you say currently, he could still be the longest reigning champion, but not have the belt.
But if you don't have the belt, you're not a champion, so you're not currently a champion.
Okay.
That's like me saying I'm the longest reigning MIW and Rasslin Rage host in my house.
Hey, I've been undefeated in XICW. Thank you very much.
Me too.
Over 2 years, undefeated. Not once have I been
True
pinned,
statement.
or even knocked off my feet.
All three of us. Wait a minute.
Oh, Cody's
No.
been knocked on his ass a few times, but that's by his own design.
Well, that's true. That's true. But now, hold on. Think of some of the people that we know that are XI. All right. Josh just said that he has never been beat at an XI show. Some of those people may see that as a challenge.
See, here's the thing. A, they knocked me on my ass and I'm in a wrestling match. That's still a win for Josh. B, they don't because I'm not a trained wrestler and shouldn't be in a wrestling match. That's still a win for Josh. Everything's coming up Millhouse, man.
A, if they do it, it doesn't do you any good if you're not too stupid to ever remember it.
That's what pictures are for. And I know from experience, instead of helping, my friends will record. Cody.
Well, I won't be recording because I couldn't hold the camera steady with me laughing that hard.
Right.
Listen to you.
Cody will be recording.
I didn't see you happen over there when what's that person had their vaginal area in my face, or what was supposed to be a vaginal area.
That was pretty funny. I'm sorry.
I was on the other side of the ring. You chose to not sit with me that show.
No, you were already there. Fuck you. Asshole.
My camera angle that I have of the pictures of that is from the other side of the ring.
Yeah, anyways. So, good stuff. XICW. We got XICW's next event is taking place. Well, they have two events, actually, taking place at the Hot Rocks. We're coming back to the Hot Rocks. So, the information that I was talking about, false. Hot Rocks is rocking and rolling. Wrestling's coming back to it on May 23rd. That's correct. And we all will be there in our spot because that's our spot. And so we will be there watching.
Not a dog spot, not a liver spot.
Right, yeah, no.
Our spot.
But I did, Josh, did you happen to watch that interview with LJ?
I mean, you asked a bunch of questions that I asked.
That doesn't mean you watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Well, did you hear about the part where he was talking about you?
The fact that I'm one of his most memorable moments. That's how I took it. That's the only thing I paid attention to.
Look at him staring off into the distance and smiling like, oh, yeah. It was an interesting story because he was talking about how like you didn't accept him and you were being a dick, and like he didn't use those words. That's my exaggeration. Right. But and
I like yours better.
Right.
Now, if I remember correctly, what had happened was the match before his match from the first time I saw him, I didn't like the outcome. So I was just kind of sitting there and I was upset about that. And then he came out and I was just kind of still upset about the last match.
You booed the man.
I boo a lot of people.
True story. Well, he took that as a challenge, man. And
he did.
Yeah, dude. That was a great story. I enjoyed that. And I really enjoyed sitting down with LJ, too, by the way. And, he came over to me on Saturday, and we had a nice conversation again. And what a nice guy. If you don't know what
I'm talking about, make sure you check out that LJ interview that he did on Thursday. It's on r2youtube.com. You can check it out afterwards. Okay. Within the next week, it'll probably be on Podbean if you want to listen to it on Podbean.
Already there.
It's already on Podbean.
It's already on. Look at Cody being on his damn game. It's already on Podbean, so you can listen to it tomorrow morning on your way to work.
Yeah, it's already there. And you know what? There's a link to Podbean down in the description. Wah, wah, wah.
Listen, I want to thank you, Cody, for putting that little bug in his ear, too, about the picture with the Mustang and him.
Oh, yeah, you like that?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, and I'll give you like 10% of my cut.
10% of nothing?
Well, I mean, he didn't agree to nothing yet, but you never know, man. I ain't seen him out there taking pictures with his Mustang, though.
No, he needs to.
That's what I'm saying.
After I get my picture.
Right. Well, and then you got to go get it signed and put it on your wall and do all kinds of wonderful things, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's all we have tonight. Again, we will be back for MIW, where we talk about all the independent wrestling events going on here in the state of Michigan, then the weekend after that Tuesday. So anything going up, the next weekend here coming up,
Yep.
Tuesday's your day to find out about it on the show. That's
I know there's at least a couple of them.
right. That's right. That's right here at 6:30 on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. 6:30-ish, of course, because we do in fact roll on XI time because shit happens.
Unless Dan's running behind, we're going live.
Right. Yeah. Well, hey, shit, life, it rolls. Things happen. Down in the description, you can find links to all of our social media, not our personal, but of course you can find links to, there's Rasslin Rage Facebook, the MIW Facebook, all that wonderful stuff.
Happy Harper.
You can also find our sponsors, Happy Harper and VCWA. You can find all kinds of wonderful things. I'm trying to find something here. Wow, there we go. Bam, we're back to the screen capture. But yeah, good stuff. You know what? We also have this sweet T-shirt right here where I'm beating Josh in the head with a bell for forgetting my fucking ice cream, rat bastard. And so
wait, let's be honest though. Hold on, we gotta tell the whole.
We already did tell the whole story.
No. You're hitting him in the head because he forgot. This is before Josh started charging. So Cody's hitting him in the head because he forgot his free ice cream, not ice cream he paid for.
Shut up, Dan.
Marysville people.
Oh, anyways, so
now last week I forgot. I've been doing the phrase of the week. If you're the first person to put out the phrase of the week after MIW for the post that I post, which they might not come right after the show, but it does come up on Tuesdays after MIW. I do a posting. If you're the first person that posts the phrase of the week, you get free ice cream. Now look, Jeremiah Goldman, I currently owe him 3 pints of ice cream. I know I owe Dan.
Could have gave it to him on Saturday.
Dude, I was empty on Saturday. I also owe Mr. Holland a pint of ice cream. But look, the phrase for the week this week is anyone but Goldman. Because at a certain point, I'm paying him to sponsor. So
anyway,
yeah, the phrase for this week is anyone but Goldman. Remember that.
You hear that, Jeremiah? He said anybody but you. Myself, I love you, brother.
I do want to point out, though, that you can get these T-shirts on our Pro Wrestling Tees site, which you can find down in the description. The thing is, though, if you go there and you buy them, you're going to have to pay for shipping. You're going to pay a little bit more for the shirt. You're going to pay $23.99. You're going to pay for shipping. And if you're a larger gentleman or lady, where you need a 2X or higher, you are going to have to pay a little bit more on the website. Not my thing, their thing. However, if you pre-order through me and pay me in up front, the $20, I will void your shipping, gone. Upcharge for your 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X, gone. Don't have to pay that. So pre-order through me, $20, and we'll get you one of these wonderful shirts. We're going to make the order pretty soon. I do have a few pre-orders, and I got a couple people that still need to pay. But once I do, I put the order in, and then these shirts will no longer be available. This is a limited edition run, and then eventually we're going to do another limited edition of a new T-shirt. And the reason why we're doing this is because we need money to buy new equipment. We need a new piece of equipment to do some things that we want to do on the road. So, how do you make money? Sell shit.
Yep.
There you go. Right?
Or steal out your grandma's purse, right?
Well, you can do that too.
I'm telling people to steal out their grandma's purse.
Cody does it, not me.
He did. Not this time. You said it.
Cody always tells people that.
I got it on film. No, you said it.
You know what? We finally can make it happen. All right. You know how me and you have always been trying to get Cody to take a picture of him in the cartoon Cody shirt and make a shirt of that shirt?
Yes.
Right, now you have the opportunity to buy the shirt of you getting hit in the head with the ring bell, wear that shirt, take a picture, and make a shirt of the shirt.
Ooh, wait. What if I'm wearing the shirt of getting hit by the ring bell? Cody's wearing the shirt of him with the cartoon, and he hits me with the ring bell.
Oh, that's a shirt right there.
You guys are freaking ridiculous.
Geniuses. You misspoke. Genius.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll call that misspoke.
Money right there.
Yeah.
Money.
Okay. Anyways, Thank you to everybody for watching tonight. Make sure that you smash that thumbs up and also click that bell to be notified of all the wonderful content when we go live or when something goes on, because, you know, I did upload a match last week. Did you see that?
Yep.
And it was the Jason Page match with Isaiah Moore, the human highlight, who really kind of knocked our socks off, come out of nowhere, and you can hear it through the whole match. We're like, whoa, wow, ooh, ah. And we don't get like that very often, where we're actually surprised and we're not like, you know, doing it for the thing, you know, but it is what it is. Good stuff. My man, Dan, we're getting out of here. What's crack-a-lacking? What, you got anything to say?
No, you know what? I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Josh, anything about ice cream?
Look, with shows coming up, if you're looking for your Happy Harper,
What he said.
and you should be looking for your Happy Harper ice cream, make sure you get your orders in by messaging Happy Harper, and I can make sure to bring the flavors that you're looking for and have them set aside. It's the best way to get your Happy Harper ice cream. Happy Harper ice cream. Happy Harper ice cream.
Can be found
at?
Happy Harper Ice Cream on Facebook.
Yes.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here on Tuesday for MIW at 6:30-ish, and then again, I'll be back on Thursday for an interview with Jason Page at 7, and then we'll do it all over again on Sunday for Rasslin Rage. And I'm not sure what match I'm going to upload this week, but there will be a match sometime. I just don't know when. Adios, amigos. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage.